Deep beneath the Atlantic, the RMS Titanic still breathes, not through air or flame, but through rust, silence, and the slow heartbeat of the deep. Here, in her engine and boiler rooms, lies the true heart of the ship, a world of iron and ghosts, where time has stopped, but the sea still remembers. Beneath the decks of the RMS Titanic lies the first of her great boiler rooms, a vast cathedral of rust and silence. Once filled with fire and sweat, it now sleeps beneath layers of dust and coral. The steel giants that once breathed life into the ship stand motionless, their hearts cold, their echoes fading into the deep. Here, power once roared. The starboard engine room, once the heart of motion, now lies frozen in the stillness of time. Gears stand locked, the flywheel unmoving, as if awaiting an engineer who will never return. Every shadow whispers the weight of labor, now replaced by eternal calm. Across the wreck, the port engine room tells the same story, iron and endurance, now surrendered to decay. The ROV's light cuts through the dark, revealing coral where steam once hissed, and rust where life once toiled. The sea has claimed this place, yet its silence feels alive.
Living monument beneath the sea.
At the ship's lowest depths lies the lower platform, where engineers once walked among pipes and cables, now buried under sand. The walls groan softly, the floor is layered with time. What was once order has become chaos, a twisted monument to human determination.
A vast mound of blackened
The coal bunkers, once roaring with heat and dust, now rest in quiet ruin. The black mountains of fuel are fused with coral and salt. Here, labor once meant survival. Now, every grain of coal tells the story of hands that fed a dying flame beneath the Atlantic. This chamber, once pulsed with the rhythm of water and steel, a lifeline of the Titanic. Now, its valves are sealed with rust, its pipes filled with silence. The label water still clings to one corroded plate, a fragile reminder of the system that fought the rising sea. The turbine tunnel stretches into darkness, a corridor of power and precision, now consumed by the abyss. Once alive with motion, it now stands as a perfect still frame of history. The sea hums softly through the hollow shaft, echoing what was once the ship's heartbeat. In the control station, time has stopped completely. The levers are frozen mid-command, the gauges shattered, yet beautiful. Light reveals traces of human touch, long vanished fingerprints, replaced by coral, wires turned to bone. This was once control now, its surrender. A labyrinth of pipes and coils, the condenser room once cooled the great engines of Titanic. Now, it breathes a slower rhythm. Sea anemones bloom on iron walls, and bubbles rise like whispers. The ship exhales, one last time, into the endless dark. Here, light itself was born the generator room, once filled with energy and heat. Today, it lies cold, its copper coils blackened, its switches lifeless. Yet, when the ROV moves past, reflections spark across broken glass, ghostly reminders of a power long extinguished. Among collapsed drums and thick residue lies Titanic's oil store, a space that once smelled of machinery and motion. Now it glistens faintly under ROV light, where oil has hardened to amber. The sea has preserved it, a time capsule of humanity and ruin. Every tool here once had a purpose. Hammers, wrenches, wire silent now, buried beneath dust. The plaque marked Chief Engineer still clings to the wall, its letters almost gone. This room was built for repair, yet now nothing can be fixed. The ventilation shaft swallows light like a throat of steel. The air that once rushed through these tunnels is now replaced by drifting silt and slow water. It feels like a cave carved by time itself, one that still remembers the breath of the ship. Far below, the last boiler room lies shattered and still. The great furnaces are gone, their heat replaced by dust. The floor carries ghostly marks, perhaps tricks of rust, perhaps memories. And in the dark, something flickers the illusion of life where none remains. The final passage, Titanic's escape ladder, rises endlessly into darkness. The ROV's light reaches upward, but never finds the top. Rusted rungs dissolve into shadow, and the sea hums its low, eternal song. In this silence, even gravity feels slow, waiting forever for what never came.